Okay, good evening. This is teacher saying welcome to the reading test. Are you ready? Keep louder, okay? So now in this part, I'd like to ask you some questions about yourself. What do you do? Are you a student or are you working? Are you a student or are you working? Yes, yes.
Introduce myself.
No need, okay? So I'd like to talk about yourself first, okay? So what do you do? Are you a student or are you working?
I'm a student in Quang High School.
And what are you studying?
I study a lot of subjects like math, physics, geography, English, and my favorite subject is math.
Thank you. And who do you study with?
I study with my classmate, course, and my teacher. I have 5 teachers and 1 main teacher in my class.
Okay, thank you. And is there anything, why you said that math is your favorite subject?
When I learn math, I can try to do it, and when I know new knowledge, I can try to do it again. And math have numbers, and when I was a kid, I'm curious about the number and calculate it.
Alright, so what would you like to study in the future?
I have a dream is that I want to become I think I want to become and
What do they do? What do you do? For example, what do you do?
it write code like information technology.
Okay, alright. So let's talk about restaurant now, okay? So how often do you eat in a restaurant and why? Why not?
Definitely, I always eat meat, and because especially is pig meat, because I cannot eat other meat like dog, snake, and other like that, but only meat such as pig, cow, and chicken is great. My many and I want to eat spicy food.
Okay. And where is your favorite restaurant?
My favorite restaurant is Barbie restaurant near my home, and sometimes my family organize party in Barbie restaurant, and me and sometimes my friends and sister brother go to it and eat.
Alright. Do you prefer restaurant food or home cooked food? Why?
Restaurant food is so good, but I love home cooked because my mother made me happy when I eat home cooked.
Thank you.
Okay.
Have you ever complained about the food in a restaurant? Why? Have you complained about the food in a restaurant? Like, for example, like you talk to the manager or the owner of the restaurant that the food is not good or something is not good like that.
To be honest, I
So what will you do?
I think I give some advice
Okay.
to
What do you think? What do you think makes a restaurant successful? What do you think makes a restaurant successful?
make the restaurant successful,
Okay, go. Okay.
like work in restaurant, or if I become
The owner.
restaurant.
Yeah, if you have a business, so what
Yeah.
do you think?
I think have a restaurant is so good because if you have much money, you should open restaurant so that they can earn money easier than before.
Okay, thank you so much. Let's proceed now to part 2. So I'm going to give you a topic and I'd like you to talk about it for 1 to 2 minutes. Okay? So you will have 1 minute to prepare for it, right? And you can make some notes if you wish. Okay, you understand? Right, so I'd like you to describe someone who you think, okay, can or could communicate well with others. Again, the topic is I'd like you to describe someone who you think can or could communicate well with others. Alright? So you are given 1 minute to prepare. Okay, alright. So remember you have 1 to 2 minutes to talk about this one, so don't worry if I stop you. I will tell you when the time is up. Can you start speaking now?
Yes.
Okay.
I still remember vividly the time when I was a kid. At the time, I'm a student of grade 5. Me and my teacher went to one cabin lake and make friends with foreign people. At this time, I met Thomas, people who is good communicate with other people, and I said, "Excuse me, can you give me your phone number in order to contact with him?" And after we will be friends, he's happy, he's funny people. And I meet him. When I met him, he asked anything I want, like ice cream, and he taught me how to communicate with other people. However, although I have a lot on plate, but he still helped me to communicate with his friend. He has 3 friends, and I didn't know many language about English. He is the author of the book. That book is called One Kiếp Nhân Sinh.
Thank you so much. Right, so I have a follow-up question to you. Do you think it's easy to be a good communicator?
Could you rephrase the question?
Do you think it's easy to be a good communicator, like it's easy to talk with others?
To be honest, I don't think it's easy to be communicate with other people because people can have other can have many different emotions. If the people who is shy, they cannot communicate well with other people.
Okay, thank you. So we've been talking about communication, okay? So I'd like to ask some general questions about this one, okay? So let's consider different forms of communication. What forms of communication, like letters, faxes, emails, do people use these days?
I think from this is email, people can use email to contact with other people. They can send a message, send I think a worksheet or something like that, so that they can communicate with each other.
Mm-hmm. What forms of communication were popular in the past?
Could you rephrase the question?
What forms of communication were popular in the past? So the saying, what are
I know. Another interesting question. I think in the past, when technology is not developed, people use, I think it's not have internet and social media, and they can meet in real life to communicate with, and they can send a box, like box, and if the distance is big, they send a message and they send it to a box in express and then give it to other people they want to communicate.
Okay. How are text messages different from letters? How are text messages different from letters?
But different text.
How are text messages different from letter? Okay, sending letters like that or text messages, are they different? How are they different from each other?
To be honest, I don't know the first thing about this question, but I think letter and wait, I forgot the question.
Text messages, okay, are
Yeah.
sent in
Text message and
letters.
letter is the same remains, and I think text message can send from internet, and letter what?
So you write a letter and then you send via get post like that. So that's what we call letter. So how are they different?
No, not at all.
Okay, so should parents or schools teach children how to communicate?
What?
Should parents or schools teach children how to communicate?
in secondary and high school not teach about the communication, but in primary school teacher and education will teach them how to communicate with other people like mother, father and others, but they must care for communicate with strange people.
Okay, thank you. That's the end of the speaking.